Greetings, everyone, and welcome once again to what is our 8th annual Mount Pleasant Day Street Fair, brought to you by the Mount Pleasant Chamber of Commerce and the Valhalla, Hawthorne, and Thornwood Fire Departments. I am Pasquale Palumbo with PCTV, and as always, I will be bringing around to show you some people, look at some stuff, and enjoy the day. Come along with me. Joining us now is Bobby Harris, who is the president of the Chamber of Commerce and one of the owners of the Barley House. So, Bobby, judging from what I see today, this thing is massive. Tell us how you put that together.
With a lot of help, I'll tell you that. And we have a great board on the Chamber, and everyone pitches in. The fire departments, the local fire departments helped out. This little guy stayed out of my way long enough to go to the meetings. But we really had a lot of generous donors this year, too, from PepsiCo and Phelps Memorial Hospital. Phelps Northwell Hospital. They really helped us out and contributed a lot so we can put on a great event for people. And we got great weather, so everyone's chipping in.
I'm joined right now by Barbara Clemens from Aardvark Pet Supply and her world-famous roaches. I have one question for you primarily. Are these roaches local or imported?
Actually, we breed them right in the store.
Interesting.
But these are not cockroaches. These are Dubier roaches. They're food for lizards and frogs. So we're not flooding the shopping center with,
Well, that's good to know. All right, so talk to us a little bit about your experiences here today and how many people have come to guess the amount of roaches.
Well, we've had several pages full of guessers, and they don't have to actually handle the roaches. They just have to guess how many are in the container, and then they can win a $40 gift certificate, and they can use that for anything in the store, roaches, dog food, whatever they want, whatever makes them happy. And we're just having a little fun with it today and hope everybody's having a great time.
I'm joined right now by Chris McClure with the Westlake Athletic Club, and he's a longtime resident of the town and very, very much involved with a lot of things going around. So I have a question for you. Tell us a little bit about the club.
So the Westlake Athletic Booster Club we support all of Westlake Middle School athletics and Westlake High School athletics, boys and girls, from modified all the way to varsity. So financially, so anything that they need that's not in the budget, for example, or outside the budget, the district or team will then ask us if we could sponsor it. One big thing we sponsor every single year is there's the fireworks at homecoming. We donate the money for the fireworks. That's one big thing. But it's not the only thing. If there's uniforms needed, or for example, the baseball team last year asked us for donated money for a windscreen. We did the windscreen for that. Anything a team needs, we try to provide if we can. But we need funds to do it because we are complete 100% donation funded.
So along those lines, how can people in town help you?
Okay. Well, the first thing is they can become a member. Our membership is $50 for the year. You can go to the Westlake Athletic Club, Westlake Athletic Booster Club website and join there. We have different events. Like this year, for example, we're having, in conjunction with the Mount Pleasant Education Foundation, we're having a golf outing at NOLA Country Club on October 17th. And we have sponsorships. There's whole sponsorships, all kinds of different things on our website. Those are where we make our money.
Joining us now are the mother-son mortgage team from Quintessential Mortgage, Gina Ferry and Joe Ferry. Good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
All right, so first, tell us a little bit about how you're enjoying the event.
We're loving the event. We're meeting a lot of people. Familiar faces, obviously. We're from around here, but also meeting new people. It's great. We love networking, and we're excited to meet more people.
Well, this is the first time that I've actually had a booth because I'm a longtime resident of Thornwood. So I'm used to just walking up and down and chatting with everybody, but now I'm able to stay here and people come and chat with us about, questions they have about current interest rates and mortgages and stuff like that. But this is our town. These are our people, and we love it. It's a great event for networking and meeting people.
I'm joined now by Lizette Sinhart, who is a realtor with Compass Realty, the Prime Team. And she's located right here in Mount Pleasant. So
that's right.
Talk to us a little bit. Tell us a little bit how your experiences today have been.
Of course. I love doing Mount Pleasant Day because obviously I live in the neighborhood, but I'm also a realtor that works in the neighborhood. So I intimately know the neighborhood and what it's all about. I feel that Mount Pleasant Day actually brings so many people, not just from the neighborhood, from different areas, and it's such a great turnout. And it's great to meet people from the neighborhood and say hi, just people I don't know and people I know. It's awesome.
All right. So one other question for you, and I know the answer to this. So tell us a little bit about the space that your team occupies here in town.
Yeah, so we have multiple different spaces, but Compass Real Estate is a nationwide company. We have a little space here over in Hawthorne, which is like a luxury co-working space. But the team itself also has its own satellite office in Yonkers, and we also have an office in Chappaqua, New York. And I also sometimes call my own home here in Thornwood, my office.
I'm here with Premier Martial Arts. It is a brand new martial arts studio located in the brand new Columbus Plaza shopping center across from Rose Hill. I'm here with Rick and Homesh, who are the co-owners of the studio. And I'd just like to hear a little bit about the two of you, how you got together, and what your studio is all about.
We've been working together for a while now, and our background is education. We wanted to get into something that
really ties in education and fitness together. We got a chance to really see it firsthand what the pros are coming from martial arts and everybody that was involved there, the leadership qualities, confidence, self-esteem, all of those boosts. And we got a chance to see the need for it, especially in the community and in all of the children and adults all over. So this was our way into providing this to the masses and really giving everybody a chance to take part in Premier Martial Arts and gain all of the benefits that come along with it.
I'm joined by Carl Fergenzi, who is the town supervisor and who has always been a gracious person to interview every year that we do this. So, hello there.
How are you today?
I'm wonderful. My question for you today is, what are the kinds of questions that have people been asking you today?
People are always curious about some of the projects that are going on, like we have here displayed behind us. They want to know when things are happening, what is going on in town. Some of the buildings that are under construction, you got the Amazon project on 9A. You have the other project on Commerce Street there, the apartments, and some potential building that's going to happen on Elwood Avenue and Commerce Street. So people are just curious what's happening, what is the timing of these things that are going to happen. So that's why I'm here, try to answer some questions. I also give them information on different questions they may have about when taxes are due. Nobody wants that one, but
yeah, we kind of want to avoid that question.
information in town, anything. That's why I'm here.
Joining us right now is Alex Bonanno, one of the younger firefighters with the Valhalla Fire Company. And Alex is here to talk to us a little bit about the apparatus he's got behind us.
So yeah, right here we have our smokehouse, and we just use it to get the young kids maybe to simulate how a real fire would happen and to let them know what to do in the case of a real fire. So just to you see right here, they're popping out the window. Just so they know, what happens to do in a real fire.
Cool. So what do they see in there when they go inside?
We have a smoke machine. We turn it on, and it gets a little smoky. It's just a smoke machine. It's not that bad. It's not like it's just it gets noisy and a little smoky in there.
All right, cool. And it's always important to be prepared for these types of situations.
Yeah, it's always important. Test your smoke detectors. Make sure your family has a family plan so they know if there's an emergency, know what to do. All the kids know what to do, and get the parents involved as well.
So one of the enjoyable parts of Mount Pleasant is seeing how a bunch of the young people come around and enjoy the things that the local businesses take care of. So I'm joined with a few fellas from around town. I'm just curious, fellas, have you enjoyed the day?
Yes, I have. It's good to walk around and see a bunch of familiar faces from the neighborhood.
Cool.
Absolutely love it. Great time with my friends, and I enjoy every second of it.
Personally, for me, it's a pretty good day. It's nice to walk around, get that exercise and cardio.
Yeah, I didn't do much today, but I enjoyed spending time with a lot of my friends. And nice seeing familiar faces, like you said.
All right, awesome, guys. Have a good time the rest of the day. Thank you. I'm standing now at the booth of M&T Bank, joined by the branch manager, Marie Conte, who is a good friend of mine. And you may or may not know, the bank actually went through a brief transition recently. So tell us a little bit about that.
So back in April, People's United Bank was bought out by M&T Bank. We had our merger fully during Labor Day weekend. We're 2 weeks in. We're doing the best we can to service our colleagues, the community, and all of the existing clients. And I think we're doing the best we can, and they're loving the new green.
Outstanding. Everybody loves green, especially when it comes to a bank. So my other question for you today, you mentioned community. What's it been like for you hanging out within the community today?
love it. We always love coming out and doing these events and meeting new people, meeting existing people, and just spreading the word of the bank.
Outstanding. Thank you so much for your time today.
You're
welcome. I'm here with Alan Wallace from Soul Brewing Company located in Pleasantville. And Alan is joining us this year for the first time. And I'm just curious, how's your experience been today?
Oh, it's been awesome so far. We've had a really good time. We met a lot of people. We're just having a great time.
I guess the beer is flowing very well then.
So far, so good. Yeah, it's flowing great.
That's what I like to hear. So talk to us a little bit about your operations at the brewery.
Sure. We're a small, sort of local, community-oriented brewery. We've been here for about 2 years. And we're sort of just slowly growing a little bit, which is great. And we're just really happy to be getting out in the community a little bit. So.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. So tell us, what would you say is your specialty brew?
I'm highly influenced. When I met my wife, her parents lived in Brussels, and we spent a lot of time traveling through the countryside in Belgium, going from one little town to another. So Belgian brewing and European brewing in general have a huge influence on what we do. So we do a lot of Belgian and German styles, which is a little bit different from what you see with a lot of the other breweries around. So,
all right, that's awesome. Well, as long as the beer keeps flowing, we're happy.
That's great. Thanks.
All right, wonderful. Thanks for joining us today. So while I'm standing here in Jonah's kitchen and Jonah's over there serving some food, I am with his son, Luca, who is the next generation of this family working in this business. And Luca, you've grown up in town. What does a day like today mean to a young man like you?
Well, I think it's amazing to see our community come together and everyone share their talents, different businesses and everything like that. It's very nice to see everybody smiling and everything like that. It's beautiful.
So aside from going to school, obviously, are you putting in a lot of hours with your father?
Of course. I help him after school all the time. Right now I'm playing soccer, unfortunately. Wish I could help him out. But I help him out in big events like these. Anything else he needs, catering, parties like that, deliveries, things. And, of course, right here, helping out the community.
And that's important. Helping out in the community is an important thing. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention his mom standing right next to him, Lauren. Lauren is also very active in the community. Say hello, Lauren.
Hello.
All right. Stanko family, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined right now by good friend and local resident and active resident, Mark Saracino. He's a longtime member of the community, and he's very active in a lot of different community initiatives. Mark, pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. What a day. What a day with the weather and the turnout. Every year it seems like it gets more and more people and more engagement, and I think it's amazing.
So tell us a little bit about how someone like you that works so hard doing a lot of different things in the community feels about a day like this.
I think it's great because it gives the businesses an opportunity to show themselves and showcase what they do. I think it gives people in the community somewhere to go and somewhere to be local. You hear of street fairs everywhere through Westchester. Mount Pleasant never had anything like this. So it's so nice to have it right in our backyard, right through the main thoroughfare of town. And then to give the kids an opportunity, they had the cheerleaders, the junior cheerleaders were out this morning or early on in the afternoon. Then the youth bands are playing. So it gives folks like that an opportunity to be seen. And I think it's really, really cool. The first responders, we can say thank you. The ambulance police, it's awesome. I mean, it's one of those days you look forward to and enjoy coming out to, for real.
Joining us now, as she does every year with her unlimited ability to work tirelessly for this event, is my dear colleague, Amy Nichols. How are you?
Hi, Pasquale. How you doing today?
I'm wonderful today.
You enjoying the event?
Yeah, well, how could I not? I mean, look at what's going on today. So my question for you is, everybody sees what happens here.
Right.
But can you tell us a little bit about what it takes to put an event like this together?
So believe it or not, we start planning the event in January. A lot goes into it. There's a lot of meetings. When I tell you there's so many hands that go into this event to make it special, and that's really the spirit of the event, though. We have community members, we have the local government, we have the local businesses, the Chamber of Commerce, the fire departments, EMS agencies. The list is just endless, how many people are involved to make this event so special. It's a lot of planning, but it all comes together for a wonderful day, and we're so proud and so happy of how the event turned out today.
Yeah, I mean, I think just from looking at the faces on the people today, everybody's really, really happy. One thing that we got this year that we're starting to see a little more of is a little bit of youth community involvement with some of the displays. Can you talk about that a little bit?
So that's my personal favorite part of the event. This year we had the Mount Pleasant Wildcats cheerleaders. They did a nice cheer to get the whole event kicked off, which was amazing, and it also tied in with Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month this month. We had Fusion Martial Arts. The students from there did an amazing karate demonstration. We had Inspired Dance Studio also, and we even had some very special student performers from Rose Hill Music Academy. Young band, they did amazing.
All right, great. So is there anything else you want to add about maybe how some other people can get involved with us?
Sure. So we're always open to suggestions. Our goal is to improve the event and continue to build on it, and we would love to see more community involvement, especially from the youth.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for everything that you do for us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm joined right now by my good friend Matt Scrow, who is one of the proprietors of Pop's Deli over here. In case you haven't noticed, Pop's Deli has always had a very busy presence at Mount Pleasant Day, as they do a great job giving back to the community with the food they offer. And so we on the Chamber are very grateful for all of that participation. So talk to us a little bit about how your experience today has been.
Yeah, well, this is our favorite day of the year. We love giving back to the community. They've been great, loyal customers for almost 40 years now. So it's our one day a year that we're able to give back, and it's great seeing everybody with their families, having a great time, having a lot of fun. Couldn't ask for better weather. Very happy with the turnout today.
Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us once again. Mount Pleasant Day was our 8th annual event, bigger and better than it's ever been. We had beautiful weather, and everybody seems to have had such a wonderful time. We look forward to seeing you again next year. And as always, I'm Pasquale Palumbo for PCTV.